This is not Morse code. No, proteins are fantastically complex structures. They're just fantastically 50,000 people holding hands would be about the simplest protein structure you could ever have. 200,000 people holding hands in a long chain. 400,000 people holding hands in one long chain would be a fairly accurate representation of what one simple protein looks like. And when we start to digest these proteins, we break them down into components, but not all at once. We use what are known as digestive enzymes, proteases. We have several different proteases. And they break the protein into smaller chunks, into polypeptides that are like 5,000 and 10,000 people holding hands. And then the polypeptides get broken into smaller parts. Naturally, we go from proteins to proteols to polypeptides to dipeptides, and eventually we end up with individual amino acids. Lots of them. In a specific sequence. Hence, I drew a sequence. And when heated, these proteins separate. But when they cool, they come back down together. Heat up some protein, and let it cool, and it becomes a gelatinous mess. But they twist in the heating process. Like when you hold hair under a flame, you see how it just coils right up. Did you ever put hair over a flame? It just coils right up. When they come back together, they can't link properly because it's no longer black to black. Now it's black to red or whatever the arrangement is. And this is known as a cross-link. You may have heard of a cross-link. Cross-link protein. Cross-link proteins create a connection known as a bond for which we do not have appropriate protease. We do not have the digestive enzyme to break down the cross-linked protein into its component parts. We can only use the component parts. We can't eat an eyeball and then get better vision from an eyeball. We have to eat a mango, break the proteins into their component parts, into their amino acids. That all goes to our liver and gets what science is trying to do. It's called recombinant chemistry. The only place we know that this happens is in living organisms and in stars. Recombinant chemistry, which is as close to alchemy as we're ever going to get.